Last season, the Jets went from a playoff contender to the bottom of the AFC East. Jet fans everywhere were crying for Ryan Fitzpatrick to come back. So what the front office did was re-sign Fitzpatrick and gave him the money that he wanted. Little did people know, this team was headed in the wrong direction. The defense with so much talent just couldn't get things together. It seemed like they played without a purpose. I, for one, blame the coaching for that, and also the Jets not having a franchise quarterback kinda hurt. What is up, guys? Slump here, and this is my 2017 season preview for the New York Jets. Now, this offseason, it hurt. Jet fans everywhere probably crying, bawling their eyes out. I mean, listen, you guys obviously know you guys are tanking this season, right? I mean, why else keep Todd Bowles in the general manager? Why? We saw Brandon Marshall leave, who still can play. Yes, he's not in his prime, but he still can get 1,000 yards. Darrelle Revis, yes, he's gone. He's wasted, okay? Nick Mangold, gone. Eric Decker, gone. Ryan Fitzpatrick, gone. Good, by the way. Geno Smith, gone. David Harris, gone. Ryan Clady, gone. Breno Giacomi, gone. Calvin Pryor even got traded. They traded him for Demario Davis, which, not the best trade, not the best player you could have gotten out of him, okay? You know, I understand when you guys drafted 2 safeties and you guys wanted him out. Obviously, that would be the smarter move. But why not trade for a 3rd round pick next year's draft? Ultimately, you guys can use that pick to draft and go at a wide receiver just to add to this young wide receiver core with so much potential. Why not? Like, that's the only thing that doesn't make sense to me. Why get another veteran player who played under you guys before? That trade, in my opinion, made no sense whatsoever. Now, I am a big fan of Marcus May and Jamal Adams. Jamal Adams should have been in the Chargers jersey, but of course you got stolen from us. Now, let's talk about the team real quick. This year's team, okay? Josh McCown, Bryce Petty, and Christian Hackenberg. Christian Hackenberg is most likely going to be starting for you guys, and that literally points to an 0-16 season. He's not good. And if you try arguing that he's good, please leave. I'd rather have Bryce Petty over him. Christian Hackenberg has shown nothing in all of his starts that he deserves to be a starting quarterback in the NFL. At best, he deserves to be a 3rd string quarterback. So that just gives away that you're tanking. If Josh McCown isn't your starting quarterback come regular season, 0-16 season, or 1-15 season, here the Jets come. Now, the running backs position is honestly a strength for this team, and that's not really big, okay? It's not like they have a top 5 running backs core. But listen, Matt Forte and Bilal Powell. Bilal Powell, that dude is a stud. Bilal Powell, Josh Rosen. Okay, Josh Rosen's the best quarterback in next year's draft, or even Josh Allen. Just don't get Sam Darnold. USC quarterbacks do not pan out. A wide receiver, perhaps, not Quincy Enunwa. Quincy Enunwa is a solid 2nd wide receiver on a team, but he's not going to be your wide receiver 1 if you guys want to ultimately win a Super Bowl. Now, Jordan Leggett, honestly, bruh, that man was a steal. It's just, there are teams that I'm mad at, like the New York Giants, the Chicago Bears for reaching for our tight end, and then Jordan Leggett just falling all the way late to the New York Jets. The Jets had a great draft this year. Had they not had Calvin Pryor, had they not drafted Devin Smith, this team would have been looking solid at this point, but nope, and it hurts. And if this draft class does not make an impact right away, say goodbye to the GM. Now, the wide receiver position, like I said, very young, all have potential, but you guys need a wide receiver 1. Next year's draft, look for, Dante Pettis, 2nd round pick, 3rd round pick. He's not gonna be a 1st round pick like John Ross was, okay? I don't think he'll kill it at the combine like many other people do, but no. Quincy Enunwa, solid wide receiver number 2. Chad Hansen, I wasn't that high on coming out. Darius Stewart, though, that is a player to watch out for. The wide receiver core, yes, it got weaker because you guys lack experience, but like the rest of this team, okay? Young players getting playing time and adding a franchise quarterback to what they're trying to do right now. In about 3 years, 4 years, when Tom Brady's gone, you guys are going to start crawling back into the AFC East division winners talk. Well, like I already mentioned, the offensive line obviously got weaker, but Kelvin Beachum, James Carpenter, Brian Winters, okay, listen, James Carpenter, yes, he's a penalty machine, but hey, you guys don't expect to be good this season, so it's fine. Now, the defensive line is obviously the strongest part of this team. Muhammad Wilkerson, Leonard Williams, and Sheldon Richardson, all 3 elite caliber players. It's just that some of these guys don't want to try. I know how frustrating it must be for you Jet fans. The Chargers had to deal with Donald Butler a couple years ago. It must suck, but they're all elite guys. When you guys start winning, you guys are going to start seeing these players actually giving it their all, and you'll see how great all three of them playing at a high level will look like. Linebackers, another weakness, guys. Secondary, let's talk about your secondary real quick. Now this year, the Jets honestly made a mistake in signing Morris Claiborne. Now, the reason why I say this, I think Morris Claiborne will have a phenomenal year this year, but he's on a 1-year deal worth $5 million. Do you know why that is? Even though he's very skillful and talented, he has to prove that he can stay healthy. And if he stays healthy and has a great season this year, say goodbye. Unless you guys overpay him, he's out of New York. So it's a lose-lose situation. Actually, yeah, it is a lose-lose situation for the Jets. Because you're tanking, you guys gave this dude a platform, and he's going to do great with it and run away. Now, Buster Skrine had 2 rough years with the New York Jets, but this year, I see him improving a bit. I mean, like I said, there are 2 new safeties, Marcus May and Jamal Adams, in a great safety class. These 2 guys stood out to me. I think I had Marcus May as a 5th ranked safety in this draft, and getting him in the 2nd round, good. You guys also got a top 5 player in Jamal Adams with the 6th overall pick. Good. This secondary is shaping up. But man, if I were the Jets, man, I'd be hoping to re-sign Maurice Claiborne to a 3-year, $24 million contract. That's not overpaying him by any means, but I know he will have a great year. So yeah, guys, all in all, I think this Jets team is just gonna have a rough year. I mean, you guys already see the prediction I have for this Jets team. It's not pretty at all. I'm sorry. It's bad. I know. Now let's be real here, Jet fans. Okay, you guys have a very difficult schedule this year. You have to play against the AFC East 6 times. You have to play against the NFC West 4 times. You have to play against and you guys also have to face the hardest division in the NFC South. Things are not looking great here. Now, I must admit, the best case scenario for this Jets team is going 4-12. I don't know how that happens. Actually 3-13, okay? Let's hope that y'all beat the Bills twice and y'all beat the Dolphins once, or even the Jags. Okay, the Jags are known for losing to teams like the Jets. So hey, that is what I've got. 0-16 record for the 2017 season. Defense doesn't care still. I already know Jamal Adams is about to get in a couple fights with Leonard Williams, but it is what it is, guys. 0-16 season. If you enjoyed this video at all, make sure to leave a like, and most importantly, subscribe, guys. Have a good one. Peace out. By the way, Jet fans, I'm very sorry.